Hi friends, hello, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Hello! So today's video is a Talktorial Tuesday. I'm very excited. Oh, my hoodie strings are way off. My dog likes to chew on these, so they always end up funky because he's crazy. Hi! So today's video, we're just gonna be doing a Talktorial Tuesday. I was actually just sent the new Colourpop, I believe it's their pastel, I have the little card. They did send this to me in PR, full disclosure. This is the pastel collection of your dreams. And it's the tie-dye collection, and these are the cloud dye palette vaults. I was only sent Aura and Out, but I think that was a mistake, because on my little card it has all three, but I was only sent this one. But honestly, this is the one that is probably the most unique to my collection, so I'm actually really excited. There was a bunch of stuff in this collection that I thought was kind of cool, so I want to try to use a couple of different things today. So they sent this, they have this new cream gel liner set that are the colors. I'm not in love with the cream gel liner formula. I actually don't really like it, so I am curious to see if this might be a little bit different. I haven't tried them in like 2 years, so I'm willing to give it a go. And also maybe these colors are a little bit better. Before I had a white one and a nude one, and they were just awful to apply. So I am kind of hoping those are a bit better. We also have the Literally Obsessed glitter. This is in the shade Glam Rock. This is part of the collection. I actually have a Glitterly Obsessed one, a silver one behind me that I really like, but a little goes a long way with these. And then the other thing we have is this Colourpop highlighter, one of their big ones. They did send both of them. One's a little bit darker, and I think I'm gonna end up using the one that's a little bit lighter today. It's got this marble effect to it. Interestingly enough, I had one of these in a different packaging, and it was from a different collection, and I really hated it because it was a really hard panned formula. You just couldn't get anything off of it. But this one feels very, very different to that. I don't know if it's actually going to be when I apply it, but it feels a lot more loosely pressed, a lot more soft and really nice. So I have high hopes for this because I think these are stunning and beautiful, and especially swatch. It's really, really pretty. But I'm hoping that we can make this work for us. But yeah, I kind of have a whole little look planned out. I'm really excited. Let's just get started. Because I've already swatched a few of the shades in here just to play around and see kind of what we're working with. Oh, let's zoom you guys in. I'm so sorry, that was so rude. Go. Hello. My hair's a little frizzy today, but I'm just gonna start with this white shade right here and just put that all over my lid. Kind of start. I kind of want to do green today. You guys know I don't typically do green because it scares me and I think I look dumb, but something about this is inspiring me to want to play with greens a little bit. I actually, this time before I filmed this, kind of pre-planned exactly what I was gonna do, because last week I filmed an entire Talktorial. I filmed it and I edited it and I uploaded it, and then, but during it, the look just turned out so bad because I screwed up just basic color theory because I just wasn't thinking, and the look just, it was really messy, and I was watching back the footage, and you guys know normally I don't care. Normally I'll just post it anyway because it's not every look is gonna be your best look. Some looks are just gonna happen like that. But also the video in general was just kind of I had a weird vibe in the whole video, and then it ended up getting copyright struck by Taylor Swift because I had 2 seconds of the song Look What You Made Me Do in it. So it got copyright struck, which I love Taylor. However, I know that Scooter Braun did that and I hate him for it. But it got copyright struck, and I was you know, Hannah, this may just be a sign that you just shouldn't post it, because I wasn't gonna be able to post it till 10 p.m. So I was you know what, we're just not doing it. So today I planned out this look a little bit. So I'm gonna start by going in with this green shade right here, and I'm really gonna pack that on and kind of blow it out. I just love Colourpop shadows. I love how consistent they are. I know it's kind of Colourpop can be a little overdone at this point, but oh my gosh, do I really love how consistent the shades are. How's everyone doing? How's everything going? I know things are, you know, how they are right now. I'm doing okay. I went, just to update you guys, I don't want to be too oh my god, I'm getting married, because I know that gets annoying really quickly. So I don't want to annoy you guys with wedding updates and stuff. However, I did want to update you guys. I've talked before in videos about trying to find my wedding dress and how stressful and horrific my first wedding dress experience was. Basically right before quarantine, I went to a David's Bridal, and this is no shade to David's Bridal because they did have some cute stuff it just like was generally a horrible experience. Like I didn't do my makeup or my hair before going because I was like, I should feel, this was so dumb. I was like, I should just feel beautiful in any dress, like, you know, and not that I don't feel pretty without makeup, but like when you're wearing a wedding dress, you have to like visualize how you're gonna look on your wedding day. And because my hair was like in a messy bun and I like wasn't wearing makeup, I like couldn't visualize myself in any of the dresses. And the girl that I worked with was actually really, really nice, but it was just overall the experience, like it was super, super crowded. There was easily like 60 to 80 people in the store. This was before quarantine, who were like buying wedding dresses, prom dresses, bridesmaids dresses, like formal event dresses. Like it was so random and like there were so many people. Every time you came out, all these people are like staring at you and nobody liked anything. I hated every single dress I tried on. I thought I hated every single one. I'm gonna go in with this blue, which now that I'm looking at it does have a little glitter in it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough glitter. It's one of those weird shades that Colourpop does where it's like a matte, but it has glitter, which I don't love those shades, but I'm gonna try just to add a little bit of like depth. So that first experience was like really horrible. And it turned me off to the entire dress shopping experience. Like I really did not want to go anymore. Like I was sick of it. Like I was dreading, honestly. When quarantine happened, it was actually like, well, at least I don't have to worry about going dress shopping again because it was so bad. And then this weekend, things were entering, I don't know how it is in other places in the country and just the world in general. We entered sort of our phase 3 of reopening, which we've been really cautious about. Obviously, we're one of the first counties in New York State to be reopening because I don't live near New York City. I live pretty far away from New York City. I live about 7 hours away. We're one of the first places that's been kind of reopening. We've been really skeptical just because it's like we're still really social distancing and we're still wearing like the masks and we've kind of seen our friends like a little bit, but it's never been like, it's always been kind of weird because like you can't really hug anyone, like you're just like distancing, all that stuff. So it's been a little bit weird to say the least, but we're like slowly kind of like doing our new normal of like we wear masks everywhere and you know whatever. But all of the dress stores around me started opening and were, you know, booking appointments and stuff, and I was like, you know what, like and all of them had protocols and stuff, which was really good, but I was like, I'm gonna go do it, you know. So the first place I went to, it was great, they were really nice. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Soul Sister. It is a shimmer shade, but I kind of want to put it on my outer. Ooh, this is like one of those really soft, super shock like shades. I might end up using my finger. Basically, I went to this first place and it was like already when I walked in, well, first of all, before any of that, I had to like fill out an online application where I like told them all of this stuff about like my wedding and like how Charles proposed and how we met, and they wanted to know like where the wedding was and like the vibe and like all that. And then they were like, we want to do a Zoom call with you because I guess with the social distancing, you can't like go around and pick out dresses. So she was like, we're gonna go through our entire inventory, we have it all online, with you on Zoom, and then we're gonna pick dresses that you think you want to try on, and then we'll like when you get here they'll be ready for you to try on, and you like if you want to try on other stuff, like we can look through more when you get here. And I was like, oh, okay, sick. First dress I tried on at this new place, which they also were like, have you been to other places? And I was like, yes, but it like didn't go well. Like I was like, I went to David's Bridal and like it wasn't the best experience. And so the very first dress I tried on at this place was like amazing. Like it was so, so beautiful. If like 16-year-old Hannah could have described her wedding dress to you, it would be that dress. Like it was so beautiful. It was so pretty. It was like everything I thought that I could have ever wanted in a wedding dress, and I loved it. And I came out and I was like, oh my god, like I love this. And I tried on a bunch of other oh sorry, I'm going in with this like white glitter shade just to kind of, this is like a hollow glitter. Ooh, wait, this is so fun. Where is Christine from Simply Nailogical? This is like actually hollow. I thought it was like a white glitter. Oh, and it like kind of reflects the blues and the greens. Wow. Gosh, I need to do my eyebrows so bad. You ever just get really up close in a mirror and you're like, oh man. Anyway, so I tried on that dress and I loved it, like initially. And then and it had like pretty much everything I wanted, like on paper, you know. And I tried on a bunch of other dresses, and I was with my mom and my sister too. I don't know if I said that. Oh, I really like that. This is so cute. Wait, this is such a fun little green look. Green, I'm gonna go in with this green shade again in the middle and just kind of like really emphasize the green. So I was like trying all these dresses and it was going really well. I was like kept referring to the first dress because I was like, this dress is like amazing. And so I retried it on and I had that like bridal moment. Like I was in front of this beautiful mirror and they like put on the veil and I was like, oh my, I got like a little teary-eyed, which was so weird because I did not think that was gonna happen. But I got a little teary-eyed and I was like, oh, this is like, you know, overwhelming. And then, you know, she was like talking to me about it and I knew in my head, I was like, I had another appointment scheduled for Sunday at a different bridal shop. I was like, I don't know. And then, you know, she left the room so we could like talk about it. And, you know, I was like, I don't know if I want to like, you know, fully like commit right now because this is just like the first real dress I tried on. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with this kind of pukey green shade for my lower lash line. I don't know why, but I have a good feeling about it. So just nervous, I guess, to pull the trigger on it because I was like, okay, I know that I really love this dress, but there's another place I want to go to, and the other place had like a very different vibe of dresses that they offered. They have a lot of more exclusive type stuff and things like that. So I was like, you know, I have time. The thing I don't like about wedding dress shopping at this particular place too was that she made it seem like I didn't have time. And I have over a year before I get married. So I know that I have time. Like I know that I have time to like buy the dress, get it altered, get it shipped here. Like I know that I have the time to do that. Whether I buy this dress today or later this week is not gonna make a difference. Like if it wasn't gonna get here on time today, it wasn't gonna get here on time if I ordered it, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me just think about it and leave it. And I did feel a little pressured at this first place. I was like, okay, I feel a little pressured. I didn't like that. I get really bad fear of not making people happy, which is so stupid because a wedding dress is a huge purchase. They're so expensive. And also it's just like, you have to like do what's right for you. And I just, in my heart, I should try, you know, other options. So I ended up leaving that dress there, but I was like thinking about it all night. I was like, this dress is like amazing. Like I really love this. And it was just like, if I had told you like what I would picture myself as a bride, that is what I would have pictured myself as. So then a couple days later, I went with my maid of honor, Amber, and we went to this other place in Rochester. Again, it just had a lot more kind of like options for like different looking dresses. Like they carry, if you know anything about weddings, they had like Hailey Page dresses. Like they had a lot of more like different kind of styles. Like they're a little bit more unique, which I didn't know if I wanted because I'm very basic. So I go in and the vibe in there was absolutely adorable. Like it was the cutest place ever, just right off the bat. Like the vibe of the actual shop, it was in like this old house and it was so freaking cute. And it was kind of a similar deal where they didn't do the Zoom call, but I like picked all my dresses ahead of time online via a wish list. I'm gonna go in, I think, this, line my lower lash line. A little nervous about that. I don't know if it's gonna be too bright, but we'll see. So we go in and the vibe was so cute. Everything was really sweet. And I tried on a few dresses that had been on my wish list and I liked a lot. I don't know if this is too bright. I liked a lot of them and I tried on this one. Maybe I'll put a picture because I'm not gonna buy it, but I tried on this one that was like this, it was really ridiculous, like, but I loved it. It was so extra. It had like actual flowers and like jewels coming off of it. The skirt had like a constellation. It had like that layered kind of skirt effect. I was like in love with that dress. I thought it was so freaking different and cool and like beautiful and I loved it. It was like an amplified version of the first dress and my maid of honor was like, she was being so nice about it, but she was like, I just don't know if this is like the right move. Like she's basically just like, she's like, I know you're really excited because it's really sparkly. And then I called my mom and my mom flat out, like I FaceTimed my mom and I showed her and she was like, I don't like it. Like she didn't like it at all. So I was like a little deflated. I was like, oh, okay, nobody likes this dress. I feel like this is a little too alien and bright. I think I don't want to go with black. I actually have this navy blue Marc Jacobs gel liner. This is my favorite formula. I will say too, this formula, what I just put on my eyes, it wasn't comfortable like this is. Like the Marc Jacobs gel liner formula is top notch. So it definitely wasn't that comfortable, but that wasn't as horrible as I remember that white eyeliner being, just as a side note. So then the girl who was my consultant, who was the best girl, she pulled out this dress. She was like, I think I have a dress that I think you're gonna love. And she pulls out this dress and Amber and I are both like, we were like, oh my God. Like it just on the hanger looked so bride. It just looked like a bridal dress. Like it looked like a bride. I'm only gonna put this on my outer corner, I think. And we were like, oh my God, we couldn't believe it. And so after I tried on this big, huge, poofy, like over the top, crazy glitter one that I loved, they were like, try this one on. It's way simple. It's so much more simple. And they were like, try this one on, just like give it a good try. And I was like, you're right. Like I love this one. It looks beautiful. It had so much movement to it. Like it was so pretty. And I put it on and I was like, this is the prettiest dress I've ever worn in my entire life. Like I was, it was so funny. And we were talking about it. Like I was talking about it with the bridal consultant. It looks so much better. Sometimes a little bit of deepening on the outer corner. This is a lot more light than I would normally go on my outer corner, but normally I like to deepen things up, but I actually don't mind how kind of like music festival-y this is. I like this. Okay. So I actually had a super deep talk with the girl, and she was, because I was telling her about the other dress, the first dress, and I was like, it just feels like, you know, what I wanted and what I would envision myself, but now that I see myself in this dress, like this just feels so right. And she was like, I think what people have to realize, sometimes your wedding day isn't about wearing what you always expected, what you would wear normally. And even Amber, my friend, was like, you know, that the first dress looks a lot like your prom dress, like how your prom dress looked, because it had all the glitter and like the ball gown. And she was like, it kind of looks like a prom dress, like what you would have worn, but like a white version of that. And I was like, that's so true. Like this dress, the one I had on at the second store, was so much more me and like mature, and it had so much, it just was so, I can't describe how beautiful it is. Fabric was everything. There's certain, I don't want to give too much away because I want you guys to really surprised, like really like it. There's some accessories that we're adding that I've never really seen anybody ever wear. And she actually told me the veil I picked, nobody's ever picked that veil before, but I'm obsessed with it. And they're kind of little unique, kind of crazy pops. And I think that it's gonna add, it adds so much to the dress. Oh, it was so great. And at one point we played the song that we're gonna play when we walk down the aisle, and I got really emotional again. I was like crying. I was like, I'm crying at two dresses. And then I still was a little hesitant. I needed to think about it kind of, because I had these two dresses in my head. So for the past few days, I've been going like back and forth on which one I'm gonna get, which one I'm gonna go for. And I finally decided which one I'm gonna get, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know if I should tell you. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter. This is not my highlighting brush. Literally, what am I doing? It's like, wait, that's actually really big. Ooh, okay, already way, way, way better. Very glittery, like this is a really glittery highlight, but for this look especially, super fun. The other one, nothing would come off when I used the brush. I love highlighting every aspect of my face. Okay, do I want to be kind of crazy? Yes. I'm gonna take the Glitterly Obsessed and use it as like a kind of a mini highlighter. I feel like it could be kind of fun. I'm getting very like music festival vibes from this makeup, so I feel like I should just fully play into it. And this Glitterly Obsessed color is so pretty. It's like a gold to green. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, that's so fun! I have to go to Wegmans later. I'm gonna be like, hey, oh yeah, I think I found my wedding dress. I actually know I found my wedding dress. I'm gonna buy it, but I found my wedding dress, and it feels so, so good to not have to worry about that at all anymore. It feels so good to know that I'm like gonna look so pretty on my wedding day. Like that's such a nice feeling to have. I don't know, I'm really excited. Very happy about it. Both places were beautiful that I went to too. They were so nice. But the one I like just absolutely was like, this is definitely it. I'm gonna use this Suva lipstick. It's kind of just like a nude shade. Oh my God, I love how this looks. I really love how this looks. This is such a fun little cute, I love this. Wow, normally I don't like green, but like this is so cute. Okay, let's do our mandatory narcissistic montage and then we will be done. Echo, play Savage on Spotify.
Savage by Megan Thee Stallion from Spotify.
That's gonna be it for me, you guys. Overall, I'm very impressed with this collection. Probably one of my favorite collections Colourpop has come out with. I love that this palette is pretty different from most things I own. The only thing I can think it's similar to is the Sugar Pill Fun Sized palette. Has a little bit of a similar vibe, but I think overall, super, super, super cute. I wasn't the massive fan of the gel liners, but I don't think they're as bad. The Glitterly Obsessed, if you like glitter and you're gonna use it like this a lot, I think this is cute. Again, the highlighter was like pleasantly surprised. It's definitely very glittery, so it's not something I would use every day or as like a natural highlighter, but I think for looks like this that are a little bit more fun and playful, a really glittery highlighter can actually be kind of fun. So I really liked that. But thank you to Colourpop for sending all this to me. That was really nice of you guys, and I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. Honestly, just so happy you're watching me. Thank you so much for being here. My merch, my social media, and everything I'm wearing on my face will be linked down below, along with a link to register to vote. You should click on that link and register to vote, please, and then vote in the upcoming elections we have. And if you want to take a look at my little social justice spotlight in the description box, that would also be fantastic. I have links to organizations, donation links, petition links, all that type of good stuff. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!